Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, back with another mod overview for The Sims 4. So you may remember in a previous video I showed off some default map replacements made by DerShayan and NoirSims, and you're actually looking at one of them right now. This one's for Newcrest, and they did one for Oasis Springs, and also one for Willow Creek. But now there's an update, because I was really hoping they would do more of these maps. So now Windinburg, Granite Falls, and Magnolia Promenade are included. So let's go over to Magnolia Promenade first. I hope you're ready for this, because ready or not, here we go! Yes! I definitely like this one a lot more than the original map. This might be my favorite in terms of just improvements over the original, because I think next to Newcrest, the default map of Magnolia Promenade from EA is my least favorite in the game. There's like over here, there's like this random building that's not even there when you're in the game. It's just like, what? And yeah, that shows a lot more of what's going on in the background, sort of. Well, not quite the background, because you can still actually have your Sims walk here. There's not that much to do, but yeah, it does show a little bit more of this area, and the roads look so much better in this map. They look so bland in the EA one. Oh my goodness. Although I do find it a little strange that the buildings back here are so much bigger than they are in the game, but still, it looks pretty nice to me, so I don't really mind that too much. I think the only other thing is that I really wish they managed to put in the steamboat somewhere here, because there is a steamboat that's right around here, and it's kind of like as if the Sims get off the steamboat to get here, because sometimes you can see Sims appearing into the world from there. And yeah, the river looks really nice. There's the ducks there. Are these seagulls? I don't know. They do appear in one or two of these other new maps. So yeah, overall, I definitely like this one so much more than the EA one. I hardly ever go to Magnolia Promenade, but I might actually come back here more often now. Even though this changes nothing of what it looks like in-game. It's literally just an art change from the map view, but still, it's just so much presentable to me. But let's go over to Windinburg. We're going to come to Windinburg, and yeah, wow, just look at this! There's just so much going on here. Oh, wow. Wow, where do I start with this? I don't know. Well, I guess starting from the bottom, I like that the float plane is drawn on there, and you can see the docks that are scattered throughout Windinburg Island here. And yeah, this overall looks a bit nicer here. And I really love all the mountains in the background, and the wind turbines, and the houses. And yeah, this is pretty cool. And then with the old town, there's just so much going on. It's almost harder to see the what you call it, like just, yeah, the ancient ruins lot because there's like so much drawn around it. It's almost too much, but it's not really enough to really annoy me all that much. But yeah, this is pretty nice, and you can see like the river that goes around that neighborhood as well, and you can even see the life-size chess board there, because yeah, that is definitely a highlight for me in that neighborhood. And yeah, it looks really cool, and you see all of the houses that surround the old town. And the waterfront district looks pretty nice too. You have more detailing with the dock where the pool is, and you can see the fountain, which actually does look really awesome at night where there's like all the lights. But yeah, then you can also see the fountain right in front of the cafe, so that's pretty cool. And it looks really nice over here too, where you can see like the big buildings that are over here that you can normally see when you're actually in the game. So yeah, these maps once again do make the game's maps a bit more accurate to what you actually see when you're in the game. So overall, yeah, I definitely like the Windinburg map more than EA's, and I think it just illustrates the beauty of this world so much more. It's definitely one of my favorite worlds in The Sims 4 in general. Just, yes, Windinburg is awesome. Alright, so the last one we got is Granite Falls. So this one, well, is my least favorite out of these updated ones, because I get that Granite Falls is the woods, tons of trees everywhere, but I kind of feel like this map is accurate to a fault because it looks a little too busy in my opinion. I think that's what some people were even saying about the first maps that came out. I didn't really agree with that, but in this particular case, I do, because yeah, I mean, I even did go into the game earlier, and yes, it's accurate. There's like all these trees here in front of the Stanley the Jackalope statue, but I think for the purposes of this map, it would be better to not have those trees right there, so you can have like a clear view of Stanley the Jackalope, because it's supposed to be like the centerpiece of Granite Falls there, and then it's like it's not as obvious. The eye doesn't quite go there immediately because it's somewhat blocked off by those trees. So yeah, I think maybe this should be updated a little bit so that there's less trees overall in the map, especially surrounding Stanley the Jackalope. I guess like the trees right here might be fine, but it's just mainly the ones in the front where I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of clashing a bit with the statue. I really like how the water looks, though. I love the waterfall over here especially, and the fact that the secret hermit lot is actually up here. That's a really nice touch. So that is probably my favorite aspect of this updated map, that it's actually showing up there and you can actually see the waterfall that you can see from that lot. There's even a rainbow there. I didn't see that before. That's really cool. And then, of course, the big waterfall over here by the very small lake that you can access from when you go over to this national park over here. But that's pretty much it for these maps. So yeah, overall, definitely an improvement, except, well, I guess I would still say I like the updated Granite Falls map here more than the original. It's just, yeah, a little bit busy, but the others, I think, look really great. Magnolia Promenade, oh my gosh, what an improvement. Like this a lot, and Windinburg just looks so much prettier now. I'll go back here, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what will happen with future maps. There actually is a picture of the Forgotten Hollow map on NoirSims' Twitter, so I bet that's probably coming in the next update. And I think that's the only other one I've seen him do so far outside of these ones that are already in the game. I just can't wait to see what San Myshuno is gonna look like. Oh my gosh, like this, I don't know, I've already talked about this in the previous video that I did, but this I think could use some improvement. I remember I was a little bit kind of overwhelmed when I first played City Living before it came out, and then yeah, like this is what Forgotten Hollow looks like now, but there's just so much more detail to it in NoirSims' map. And Brindleton Bay, yes, I'm sure that's gonna look amazing, even though I kind of like Brindleton Bay's map already, but yeah, it's cool. But anyways, I'll end off this video here, so I will leave the download link to the new maps in the video description below, and be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you like my channel, my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest content from me. I do videos on The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!